You won't stop talking. Why don't you give it a rest?
Rabbit, jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.
Hello guys, welcome to another PropDog review. Today we're talking about Richard Young and Bob Swadling's changing cards. This is a little trick that we call the Ace Queen Transpo. I'm going to perform it on Alex right now, and then we're going to have a chat about what Richard has done, what Bob has done, and all of the other options available to you. So Alex, hello Alex.
Are you going to turn me into a queen?
I don't need to do that, do I? Because I've seen you at weekends. We've got the Queen of Hearts, we've got the Ace of Clubs.
Lovely.
You're going to hold on to the Queen of Hearts for me and watch closely. 1, 2, 3. I now have the Queen, and you should have the Ace. And that is the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts to Ace Transpo by Richard Young and Bob Swadling, and the changing cards. Okay, so we are back into, Alex is back on this side of the counter, so we're going to have a chat now about what I think are some brilliant products. What are your thoughts?
I have never been a fan of the flap card. I didn't think this was going to change my mind. I don't think it has. But if I was ever going to use a flap card, it would be this one.
Okay, that's a pretty glowing statement from Alex, because I do know his normal thoughts on flap cards. And these are very, very good. These are the only flap cards that I've ever used that I have complete confidence they're not going to fall apart within 5 minutes. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, actually, the construction isn't anything like I've seen before. If you have seen Bob Swadling's original, then you have seen the construction before. It's unique. It looks like it will last a lifetime. I wasn't the least bit nervous about setting it, resetting it, playing with it. We have discovered that various members of staff and customers can't catch.
Can't catch.
So
that is the hardest thing about it, is catching it.
So consequently, this demo one has been abused, and it is still perfectly fine as if it just came out.
Only came this morning. And we've been having so much fun with it. It's really, really great. So just to talk about what we have, because it's a bit confusing on the products on the website. We've got loads of different options for you. So we have, of course, we've got the standard changing card, which come in red and blue options. Basically, what that is a queen and another card. So for instance, our one is the 8 of clubs and the Queen of Hearts, with a red back. That's called the standard changing card. We've got them in red or blue. So that's your bog standard. My personal favourite, I think, is the one that I performed earlier in the video with the Ace Queen Transpo. I really like that. I think the fact that there's a trick built in really does speak volumes and add a lot to the effect. So that one, as you saw earlier, you have the Queen and an Ace. You give them the Queen, you have the Ace. It changes, and then they have the card.
It actually puts a change in their hand as well.
Yeah.
So they see the visual change.
They can hold it between their hand and
yeah. So that is a particularly good trick. Yep.
That's my personal favourite. The one that I think is very, very underrated that could be used really, really effectively is the blank one. So the blank one.
It's my favourite.
Yeah. So the blank one for mentalists or people that do mentalism is absolute genius. You can have anything you want written on that blank card and change it. And if you look on the description, there's all sorts of options for you. You can have double writing, you can do a pre-show with it, you can have all sorts of stuff, but using a blank. It's basically just a blank version of this. So it's blank on both sides, so you can have something written on, throw it up in the air, and it will change in mid-air.
That is the one I'd use. I'd say mentalism is a bit of a heavy word because I don't do mentalism, but I'd use it as a joke. Send me the 5-letter word you're thinking of. Get the word completely wrong.
Yeah,
and then change
just toss it up in the air and it'll be the right
So
one.
I'd use it as almost a gag. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Fine. If you're into your social media, I think these are brilliant. I think all of them are brilliant. But then you've got options like the red, yellow, blue, and green, which is as it says on the box, a red card that changes to yellow, then to blue, then to green. You've also got probably my second favourite is the Lucky Lady. So the Lucky Lady is a complete royal flush. You can change the cards into a complete royal flush, which is really nice. So
there's
multiple changes.
Yeah, it's backwards and forwards that keep changing.
Really nice. If you watch the video on the website, if you watch the trailer, Richard's trailer, you'll see all of these things in action. So if you're a bit confused about what we're talking about, I know we can't display them all because they're all nicely sealed, nicely packaged. But the Queen, where he's just going like this and the royal flush is appearing, it's a really, really nice effect. Yeah. And then you've got the final one is the four face changing, which is just one card that changes faces 4 times. Again, we were talking yesterday about multiple revelations, weren't we? That's a really great way, if you're doing a multiple revelation, to have one card that just changes 4 times into the 4 cards that your audience has chosen. Really good option.
So it makes it so simple. You could just have a a 3 or 4 way forcing deck and just force the 3 cards, and then you've got bam, you've got 3 revelations
in one card.
Yeah, and the other nice thing about that, if you did do that, is that this card, I think this might be the first flat card I've seen where actually it is completely fine on both. There's nothing to snag.
No.
So if it was in a deck,
no, you could ring it in, couldn't you?
Anywhere you like. It's a thick card, so you can always cut to it.
Whether or not you could bring it in set up, I don't know. I mean, there's no reason why
you could with a bit of pressure, but even so there's just absolutely. I mean, it is the first bulletproof, unlikely to get damaged, snag
free.
Great, So I mean, it might actually, if I play with it, I might actually generally try and use it, but.
They're good, aren't they? It's basically what we're saying is they're really good.
It's the best flat card I've ever seen.
There we go, Richard. You can use that as a quote. So
I'll listen to that.
$24.99 for all of them except the Lucky Lady, because you're getting a lot more in the Lucky Lady package.
They say all of them, just for one. You don't get all of them.
All the different types are $24.99. The Lucky Lady, I believe, is $39.99 because you're getting additional gimmicks in the box. But this is Bob Swadling's original idea.
Brilliant construction, brilliant idea.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah, you'd be hard pushed to break it.
Yeah, Richard's obviously worked with Bob to get the rights for this and has brought them out. The packaging is simple but effective. It doesn't need to be any more than this. It's not mental dice. It's not making ridiculous noises when you open it. It's some cards in a nice package. It's a really, really good product. We like it. We hope you will too. That is Changing Cards by Richard Young. Thank you for watching.
I'm still filming.
This is not trick photography. This is the most amazing changing card ever devised. Every changing card is handmade and takes over 1 hour to construct. A treasure trove of brand new effects, only possible due to this incredible gimmick. The Lucky Lady allows you to show a complete royal flush with only 2 cards. Untapped possibilities for mentalism. The colour changing deck. The Queen and Ace transpo that happens in their hand and in mid-air. We will hand make any card your imagination desires. And the incredible 4-face changing card. Visit changingcards.com.
Call your one-stop token. Why don't you give it a rest?
Rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit, yep, rabbit, bunny, jabber, rabbit.